Once he left, the topic of the Riyadh Comedy Festival came up, with Tony talking about how Saudi Arabia is calling itself the new comedy capital of the world. Tony disputed this and informed us that he and Red Band got offered $1 million to do the festival, and they said no. Now, does this mean that they wanted Kill Tony to go to Saudi Arabia? Otherwise, why would Red Band also get offered? Which is why I'm skeptical if this is actually true, because unless they did an all regulars show, or if Tony did some sort of Killers of Kill Tony deal, there's no way a Kill Tony show would have happened over there. If this is true and it was for both of them to do stand-up, why would they want Red Band? And for $1 million? The other interesting part was during this whole bit, the screen was black on YouTube, which is just weird. Not sure why they did that. Hardly doubt it was an accident.
You are in Austin, Texas, the comedy capital of the world. I think it's Riyadh, Saudi Arabia right now. We turned it down, if you're wondering. Red Band and I turned down $1 million each.
And they tripled it.
Yeah. Said no. They tripled the offer. We said no again.
I, on the other hand, accepted, but I missed my flight.
Ari Matti got the show back on track with some jokes. Matti's POVs for being a new resident in America are always interesting, and it's always about things you never think about, or things we as Americans normalize. The idea that someone can do basically a 90-second bit about Advil and make it funny is very impressive to me.
I had my first American Advil. There's Advil and Advil Instant. Who the fuck has a migraine and sees those options and is like, I'll ride this out for another 45. I put this Advil in my mouth and it tastes sweet. You guys put sugar on your medicine. You know the rest of the world doesn't do that. The miracle is enough, but only in America. Even for those 2 seconds. Can it not be the greatest country on earth, huh? That's the American government. It fixes the migraine, but then slips you diabetes on the back end.
Jack Shaw, who opened up the show. Similarly to Colin Sledge, every time Shaw performs, I always end up wanting to hear more stuff from him. He did 60 seconds on Roadhead, and this bit worked perfectly for Shaw's persona on stage.
And if you ever are offering someone Roadhead, don't offer them Roadhead, because we can't say no to that. It's like offering a coke addict cocaine. It's like, yeah, of course I want the blow, and that's a pun. But I'm panicking, because that's what happens when you get Roadhead, because people can see you. So you're just sitting there fucking trying to make like you're just driving, and there was a UPS driver who pulled up next to us, and you know they have the big mail trucks, dude. And he's looking at me, and he goes... And that's when I learned I come from positive affirmation. Don't clap! Stop! Stop, please stop clapping!
Tony shared the same thoughts during the interview, which was funny as Shaw played it off like he's a cool guy.
That type of bit plays right into your awkward, nervous neurosis.
What are you talking about? I'm like a cool guy. I'm like a cool guy. Yeah. Well, go ahead, Andrew.
Shaw's also been great with the panel lately. He had a great moment with Greg Fitzsimmons last time he was on the show, and this time he had another great back and forth with Jimmy Carr.
You have a very cartoon vibe.
Oh, okay. Have you seen your face? It is... It is
Actually pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Tony, you stay quiet over there. It's just me and Jimmy now.
Okay, Jack.
Okay, never mind. All right.
He closed things out by doing what helps his anxiety, which is jazz scatting, which was made as funny as it was obnoxious because of Tony complaining about how he can't handle Jack for more than 5 minutes. Pissy Tony was out in full force early, and he did not go away for the remainder of the episode.
Jack's one of those guys that I can really only handle for about 5 minutes, and he is literally at 4 minutes and 51 seconds on this stage right now, and I can just feel it creeping on. Like, I kind of get sick of him.
Wow. Unbelievably stupid.
Shaw is uniquely himself and always makes me laugh because he's not afraid to take risks or do things that may get on Tony's nerves. This was another solid appearance from Jack Shaw. Frankie Magoo started the Bucket Bowls back up, and he delivered the bomb of the night. He had 0 punchlines and basically was just sharing his emotional damage with the crowd, leading to him getting booed.
Opens that MacBook Pro and guesses that password. You have no fucking idea what you said to your mom 12 years ago. I would say the worst shit ever. Yeah, we were engaged after the 9th year. Called that off. Had a year and a half off. That was that.
All right.
He got booed more in his interview as Tony was grasping at straws, trying to figure out what the most interesting thing about him was. He continued to receive negative feedback from the crowd, probably receiving the most consecutive boos from the audience that I've ever seen. This was an absolutely brutal watch.
There's nothing funny about you so far, but we're trying to find it. Give us some vulnerability or something, because your hair is about to eat your eyebrows. Your life is so perfect. You need this so not at all. There was 2 comedians up here. Between the 2 of them, they had 15 personalities, and you have 0.
You got 2 laptops, a Costco card, and when you come, you say, good gracious, don't you?
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, again, don't say boo. That can't be your catchphrase.
I just realized right now that there's a pregnant woman in the front row, and I want to say, if we listen closely enough, I think you hear it. Boo. What about your life or something about you might be funny?
Again, you have to be a little bit quicker. If you give them a chance, they're going to do that. They hate you.
Tony, give that guy a joke.
There you go. Get him back. Attack him. The guy that said you suck dick. What do you have to say to him? Come on. Don't think about it. Just go. Hurry up. Say something, motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
Get in there.
Dude, fucking say it. Say something.
Fuck you.
It had been years since we've seen Santino on the show, so it was great to see him return to the top comedy podcast in the world. The man who makes up one half of the Bad Friends podcast was excellent as a panelist, roasting comedians but also offering words of encouragement. He'd be the first one to take a stab at an open micer, but he'd always tag it with an I love you, man.
I love this guy. I think you're a fucking beautiful human being. So you came out with like that, yo, Def, what up? And then now we talk and you're like, well, I like to sit on the patio. You're like a drug dealer I can take home to mom. I like you, dude. Once again, the Jews stealing black art live.
Yeah.
Once again, dude. I love your disdain for fat girls. I think that's great. I really enjoy that, especially because you're in such good shape. I like that you're like, fuck these fat girls, man. That's cool. Jesse, do you know what a fall guy is? When you look at your face, I could tell the guys were like, Jesse's going to take the hit for sure. This guy definitely gets busted. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Close your eyes, Paul. Remember who you are. Know who you are. You're Paul. You came here tonight with some pretty good jokes. Now open your eyes. Here we are, Paul. Welcome to Kill Tony.
Yeah.
Paul.
Landscaping. I'm a spick.
Paul, close your eyes again, dude. Good God. I think it was a good little run of joke. I'm being genuine. It was a great little.
Fuck yeah,
you had a good. It was really good. It all tied together. It was very good.
I like your shit, too.
Thank you.
I think you're...
No.
Paul,
this guy's the fucking man.
Yeah, I was going to say...
The redheaded comedian was on fire for most of the night, but there was a part of the show where he notably got quiet after Tony said that he and his crew in Austin, Texas could go back to LA and take back the Comedy Store whenever they wanted. After about 25 or so minutes of silence, he returned back to his ways of a lovable roaster and was a welcome addition to a slew of impressive guests that have sat on the panel in 2025. For Carr, this episode was another opportunity to further cement his name in the Guest of the Year conversation. Carr was sharp as attack as always, delivering soul-crushing roasts and one-liners to the acts on the show.
What are you, 5'2"? You're lucky you didn't drown in pussy. Yeah, I mean, the fat-shaming thing, I mean, if you're... Come on, lighten up. Maybe stop wearing shorts. You're a grown man.
Okay. Tony about to shoot his new hour. That shit is fantastic. I can't wait for y'all to see it.
Yep.
Santino had an amazing special on Hulu, bro.
That's right. It's out right now. White Noise.
Thanks, I love you.
Just go fuck myself, shall I? I guess I'll just go fuck myself. If you study the hand, he's giving involuntary finger.
It's a squiggly fucking little middle finger. I can't imagine what that would feel like in my asshole.
Had glitter shoved up his ass.
Oh my God.
And, like, he farted at one point and, like, it shot out.
Here's me thinking Kill Tony is a great show. That's a great fucking
That is a great show.
However, he was also the butt of the joke at times, and he was able to take that in stride and laugh at himself. Perhaps even more admirable, he spent a lot of his time this episode giving honest feedback to the open micers. Carr and Santino both did this, but in their own unique ways, feeding into the old school vibe that this episode carried.
I think we're all in agreement. You should write a set about being in prison. That's the interesting thing about
No doubt
you.
about it. I will.
You've got to be so fucking good at comedy before you take on material that's that heavy.
Yes, sir.
Don't do it until you're ready to do it. The juice has to be worth the squeeze, right?
Got it.
You got nothing there. Leave that stuff alone. Just talk
Yes,
about
sir.
you.
William Montgomery closed the show as he's known to do, and it was a pretty run-of-the-mill set from William. However, he bonded the most with Elaine, who we learned got pregnant with William's baby, and she did a huge closing number to end the show and to celebrate her recent pregnancy.
And if you know the words, sing along. Hit me, Ben.
Slide down, Mike.
I've traveled the world, but tonight will be the greatest night of my life. It has to be. Well, we've seen good jokes and bad jokes and Jews and blacks. And that fat guy almost had a heart attack tonight. When you sign up for Kill Tony, you try your best. And if you struck out, go back home and call me for a titty bug. Everybody, call me for a titty bug. Just Joe Rogan, call me for a titty bug. Just a white man can call me for a titty bug. You have my number, call me, bitch. Call me for a titty bug.
And I'm so happy you're pregnant. I'm so happy you're pregnant.
I'm gonna give birth to a little clown.
It's truly a pleasure to meet you, Elaine.
I'll say I've been following you on Facebook since January 6th, and you've been making a lot of great posts.
Yeah. Someone's got to say something now that Charlie's gone, you know? Is that Lou Gehrig's?
Yes, sir.
Did he get a tit fuck Elaine because of that?
He would have.
Yeah, the best way.
Charity. For charity.
Before you ask a question, think about what you're asking.
She's from a different time, Tony, okay? We call her Pussy the ballot box.
Whoa.
Someone just talked themselves out of a titty fuck. Keep up that link.
If I keep losing weight, I can do myself.
How long have you been...
You ever sat on a whoopee cushion?
Or an old lady's face.
Yeah.
Say something.
You.
You know.
Elaine hasn't been on the show in more than a year, and I think it's one of Ray's best characters. Not brought out too often, but when she is, she delivers on all facets. Ray as Elaine was exactly what you'd expect. Full tilt absurdity with multiple running bits throughout the show.
Let me just say this real quick. Tony, good to see you. You still look hungry. Red Ben, you look like you drowned 2 weeks ago. But let me say this about the hotel. There's blood on the sheets, there's cum on the floor, and say it with me, no breakfast. Yeah, I do like your accent. Say the word toilet for me.
Toilet.
Hilarious. I went to a Toronto Blue Jays game. I used to let Joe Carter titty fuck me in the 90s.
Wow.
Ever had poutine?
Yeah.
Yeah, unbelievable. She is an amazing impression.
Oh, yeah. No one's better than Elaine.
Yeah. We're really doing it, Red Band. Oh, I loved it. I love a good homeless guy. You know, I let a homeless guy titty fuck me in the 90s. For charity.
Was it in Toronto?
Yes.
Nice.
It was Joe Carter.
Oh.
How old are you, Wilson?
I am 25.
25. You go to Chili's a lot, Elaine?
Oh, my God, I practically live there. You got a coupon?
What do you get? What do you get when you go there?
It's a personal question.
Why don't
The
you
shrimp scampi. I imagine us going out later and you're like, we're going to another bar! Fuck! 77, you want to let me put my Ouija board on your chocolate slip and slide? William, you look like the ringmaster for a flea circus. Anybody ever tell you that?
I love that.
Mason Bird hit the stage, the latest golden ticket winner. Bird has had some unreal luck lately, being pulled from the bucket 3 times in the last 2 months, I think. Every time Bird performs, it always seems to be on episodes where the bucket is having a down night, and he always ends up being a highlight.
I got on a Lime scooter the other day, and I drove like 2 or 3 feet, and the bike stopped, and it was like, hey, just so you know, only 1 rider per scooter, please. Has anyone ever had to press a button to confirm they were an individual? I know the exact moment I needed to stop riding the bike. I drove by a black woman. She was like, oh, hell no. I went to Europe, and I saw the Mona Lisa. This Korean couple walked up to me. They're like, hey, can you take a photo of us? And I was like, sure. And I thought they want to take a photo like them and the Mona Lisa, but they want to take a photo with me. I look like World War III propaganda. There's photos of me in North Korea. This is democracy. This is freedom. This is McDonald's. Wow.
His minute was the best on the show, and his hard work paid off as it got him a golden ticket.
How many times have you been on this show? 3 times. And you're constantly getting better. It's absolutely incredible. I really love your style, and I think I want to see more of you. So I'm going to
make you the newest golden ticket winner here. You, my friend, have done it. That's it right there. A golden ticket for Mason Bird, everybody.
Bird is such a likable presence on the show and is someone who I've enjoyed seeing the evolution of. He's a unique golden ticket winner, having had 3 appearances before getting the distinction, but it definitely is well earned. Every time he's been on the show, he's been the best bucket pull on that episode and has been among one of the best bucket pulls for the month. Julio, the star of this episode, came up 2 sets later, and at first it seemed like he was going to give Galvez a run for her money for bomb of the night. The only saving grace during his set was the pop his final joke got.
I used to be gay. I went to one of those pray the gay out of you Jesus camps. Now I'm having all kinds of heterosexual sex.
This went a long way, resulting in the panel bantering back and forth about his sexuality.
I'm a little nervous, that's it.
This guy fucking will not come all the way out of the closet. It's the craziest thing. He's like peeking through the door. Does your mom know you're gay?
I guess she knows now.
Sorry, so you are gay?
No.
Yes, he's gay. This fucking guy is gay.
I wish I like hairy asses, you know, because that would be pretty cool.
Okay.
You're a beautiful man, Tony.
Yes.
I know. How many of you think I should butt fuck this guy right now? That's right.
Eventually, as the interview with Julio got deeper, he read off some more jokes, and some of them weren't bad, especially for a first-time comedian.
I work on my electric bike, try to make it faster, and now it identifies as a motorcycle.
You have some cute jokes, Julio.
Thank you.
Totally gay. This is the gayest dude like ever.
Thank you. Oh my God, so straight.
The way he rolled with the punches and gave authentic reactions gave him one of the best interviews of the night. The crowd even ended up chanting his name by the end.
Wow. Absolutely unbelievable debut performance.
He returned 1 set later to translate the set of Chris Miller, who told a nuanced ding-dong-ditch joke no one understood. Miller got immediately thrown to the back burner, which was sad but hilarious at the same time, so Julio could come back and call his mom on stage.
Julio! Julio! Oh my God, here he is. Julio, what do you think it meant? Did you catch any of it?
No, like I was talking on the phone and like...
Who the fuck were you talking on the phone with?
To my mom.
Let's call Julio's mom real quick. Give him his phone. Esperanza, I'm with your son, Julio.
Yes.
Your son is becoming a star in real time. How do you feel about this?
He's becoming a star from a long time ago.
Oh, I love that. The crowd is chanting his name, Esperanza.
Have you ever seen him with a woman?
With many women.
Many women.
Yeah! Julio! 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 Julio!
You sound very hot.
Julio has to be like this because me.
That's right.
Even he looks like me.
Oh, you have a little facial hair?
Yes.
Esperanza, you're a legend. Let's just take notice of how boring Chris Miller is as a human being. We'd rather talk to the last guy's mother than to talk to Chris Miller.
We're going to see Julio again and his mom, with Tony inviting him back to the show whenever he has another minute to do a tag team interview with her. This episode, and Kill Tony as a whole, needs moments like these. The show lacked firepower from the bucket, and Tony found one guy he had chemistry with who was a great interview and milked it for all he was worth. This was a pretty fun time and definitely the highlight of the episode. However, when he shows up again, the nuance and intrigue of Julio will probably already wear off, but that's okay because he'll always have this episode to hang his hat on. The real turning point for the episode came when Timmy No Brakes hit the stage. He is easily the fastest rising star in the Kill Tony universe right now, and every time he's on, he brings something fresh and unpredictable. Timmy's ability to control the crowd, getting them to play along in a game of charades, was classic No Brakes, and to see someone with that much crowd control is insane.
Okay, who likes charades? Yes, horny. Okay, there is not enough time. It was horny officer gives Asian girl huge cream pie after deep cavity search. It was...
Using his real name as the character he played during this bit was also a pretty funny nod.
That was my impression of a generic white guy named Tim Stifler from San Diego, and I'm glad I'm not that pussy. That guy fucking sucks.
Wow.
Just a boring, sad little Jew.
Is he a Jew? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I'm working on him. I made him Jewish. Small dick Jew. I shaved off about 4 inches of my cock for the character.
The interview from No Brakes was on a whole different level as he came out with a script and directions for the Kill Tony crew to follow. It was a scene that finished with Tony leaving the stage and Timmy No Brakes becoming the host, a reality I think we all wish we could live in. This was seriously one of the best interviews in the history of the show. Seeing Hinchcliffe that uncomfortable and Timmy in his element was so good.
Timmy, you know me. Nothing but respect. Whatever you want, whatever you need. You're the only...
Whatever I want? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I took care of the interview tonight. Here are your scripts. This one is for D-Madness.
I need to be honest with everyone. I've waited long enough. Spotlight.
A spotlight shines on Tone.
I have AIDS.
The lighting returns to normal as the rock monster from Fantastic Four strikes a sad tune. John, these play sad keys. Take it, Red Band.
It's stage 4. When it's stage 4, you turn red.
Tone shushes Red Band by gently pressing a single finger to Red Band's lips.
We knew my promiscuous gay lifestyle would catch up to me sometime. You have to let me go.
Red Band takes a deep breath, preparing to deliver one of the funniest riffs in the show's history. It bombs really hard.
Yes. Never mind, Timmy. You host the show.
Then he leaves behind the curtain. Timmy takes his spot. This is Kill Timmy. Heidi, let's get a basket of garlic bread for the table. The man I'm about to bring to the stage is without a doubt going to have the best minute in the show's history. The combination of words and sounds will change comedy forever. There is absolutely no way he won't live up to the hype I am building for him right now. The Napoleon of Complex. Some people are saying the next big thing. This is Tony Hinchcliffe. Tone, how long have you been attempting stand-up comedy? So 18 and a half years, Tone. Okay, let's do this. I want to hear your best joke in 18 and a half years. No pressure.
I gotta say, the opportunities that you give people...
Here's a small joke book. D, hit your line. You have the final line, D. I forgot D doesn't know how to read. Yeah, you could take it, Tone. You could take it.